Hi everyone, this is Fuzakene and welcome back to Family Go. There it goes, just throwing me right back in. Can I get open first? Can I do my intro? So, we're doing part 3 of Virginia's story. Y'all already know the drill and what it looks like. All of these awards are popping up. I don't even know what's going on. I just opened the game less than 30 seconds ago, but it's fine. So yes, we do have Virginia and her partner. I already forgot her partner's name. And their 3 kids. I also forgot their names. It's been a minute. I'm gonna be real, but they got, I think it's 3 sons, all adopted sons. We have a kid who's in elementary school. Maybe both of them. One might be in middle school, and then you have one who's a child. I think he's about to be in elementary school. So let's see how these next few years go. It's 1991, January 1st. This is a task completion from the last one. And I'm pretty sure everybody needed some brains. Virginia's carrying as usual. She has all the highest everything compared to everyone. Well, not health when compared to Corey. But everybody else, she has them beat. Everybody needs to be smarter because, come on. Beverly, yeah, she needs a lot of help with smarts and muscles. But I think they both got promoted, so they're making the money. That's what matters. There are 6 people in the house. We have 4 kids. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Okay, so Corey is the oldest. No, we have 3 kids. Corey's the oldest. Joshua second, and then David. So, why does it say there are 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I tripping? Do they have an animal? Yeah, I think there's an animal in the house that one of them found. So they never show the animal though, so I'm not exactly sure why they add that as a feature. It'd be cool if they did. But anyways, let's continue. Everybody needs to get smart. Oh, we millionaires. Our IQ improved. We're bringing in 2,300, about 2,300 a month. Okay. First customer. David's favorite toy accidentally rolled under the bed. David decided to crawl under the bed to look, kick the bed, ask for help, play with something first. Now David's 1, so he's kind of stupid. He's kind of a stupid baby right now. But I want to see what happens if he asks for help because, like, a negative outcome, what's that gonna do? I'm not sure. His happiness. The adult didn't understand what David was babbling about. Duh, making David even more anxious. Why would I do that? He's 1. Unless he's a super genius, he shouldn't be talking right now. And I say that because I'm studying that, some things about that, different lifespans, age cycles, things that you should be able to accomplish. Yeah. But because of that, his happiness went down, his mood went down. Oh man, I'm sorry. I think I did this before in another story too. Sorry, bro. Sorry. Okay. Gangs exploited information asymmetry. I always say that strange. Asymmetry and then asymmetrical. So information asymmetry to cut off community supply circulation. The government urgently built a local area network for precise resource allocation, requiring universal access. So first option, hire a professional team for wiring. Cost money, good results. Have members install, of course, because that's free. I'm putting you all to work. We're all in this together. Clap. This wouldn't be this game without ads. But anyways, Desperate Island. Family members completed the access work door to door, and their patient and responsible attitude won unanimous praise from community residents. Yay, we got money! Whoopee! You can see at the top in the middle, oh, or not. We'll get back to that. New skills and blessings. So Iron Maiden, increased strength for females. There are 2 females in the family. Or peak ascent. Gain strength upon entering university, because all of my children might. The only one who, I don't know. Should I give that to my kids? Or should I make the ladies? Because Virginia is already pretty strong. But Beverly needs help. I might help because the kids have a bit more time. They have a bit more time to grow. But if you can see, it's kind of faded up at the top where it has the three little outlining of characters, a heart, and it says 65%. That is the acceptance from the community. So we want to make sure that remains like that or higher. If it keeps decreasing, then they will be kicked out of town. And hopefully that doesn't happen, but we will see. Study. The community is holding a flea market. Joshua might earn some pocket money. So Joshua 7. There sell homemade cookies, sell homemade calendars, or sell hand-painted city maps, or buy something. Oh, what was that? I don't know what that was. Lots of bangs. I don't know if people are setting off fireworks still. And I can't even see anything from my window, and I'm not going all the way outside to see. So that's, yeah. But anyways. Okay, so let's check out Joshua's attributes. He's 15 strong, 12 smart, which means his smarts are very not close. That's not grammatically correct, but whatever. They're not close to the goal. So what happens if we do sell handmade cakes? Everyone praised Joshua's cake for being delicious. Joshua was happy, though didn't make any money after cost. Well, I don't know what would have happened after if we picked the other ones because his intelligence isn't that high yet. So that could have resulted in something worse happening. I'm not sure. I don't know what those emoji faces are for. Some of them, yes. Like it'll be like, oh, so-and-so sad or something like that. These ones are always kind of iffy because I don't know. Family time. Virginia is preparing Joshua for what? I don't have any other choices. So what? The car broke down halfway, so the two had to walk to find help. And by the time they reached their destination, their shoes had big holes worn in them. Oh my gosh. I received a phone call, but we're back at it. So the car broke down halfway. Yeah, I already read that. And both of the... What, she lost 3 points from her job? Is it because she has holes in her shoes? And his strength, he lost 3? I've been building him up just for this to happen. Oh my gosh. And they didn't even give me a chance to do anything. Well, they gave me a chance. It was only one chance, and there was no way that I could have like predicted what would happen. Like I don't think I could have done anything to change the events of it unless I don't know, because Virginia is pretty strong, so I have no idea. But end of the year, I get an extra 44K. Cool, I'm almost a 2 millionaire. Oh snap, she got older. Registration is open for the Brown Bear City Community Youth Science and Technology Innovation Competition. Youth scholars aged 18 to 40 are welcome to participate, encouraging the combination of creativity and practice. Participate in preliminary rounds. Do not participate. One of my babies got the smarts. Who is it? Oh, it is 18 to 40, so well, she's not my baby, but okay. Okay. Virginia won the Community Innovation Award with an intelligent environmental protection device, advancing to the city level competition. Hey, city level. That means if we have a next level, she might have to have even more like of the attribute. Community inventor, intelligence cap +6. See? Yeah, there we go. So she's 35 now. And Beverly's 37. Everybody needs smarts. And then we're going to go to strength because look at that. Beverly is not strong. The vines below Beverly's building climbed 6 stories overnight and bloomed with fluorescent flowers. Forcefully clear it, contact a botanist, or take photos and post on social media. I kind of want to take a chance just because she's now a painter. That's her job. What's going to happen? Because she's not clearing it. I know we could contact a botanist. Bloom with fluorescent flowers, but those could also be dangerous. I don't want to be one of those influencers. Contact a a botanist discovered it was a new species, paid Beverly some money, and took the vines away overnight. Girl, yes, because taking a picture, cool, but then what would happen? I don't know. Maybe we'll never know until the next story. Everybody's getting older. Corey and family are climbing a peak together, facing hypoxia and fatigue from rising altitude. Corey plans to climb slowly and steadily, set up camp and rest on the spot, give up climbing and descend the mountain. Slowly and steadily, set up camp and rest. Let's see, we're gonna climb slowly. By precisely controlling breathing rhythm, Corey successfully reached the summit, reshaping Corey's willpower. Strong will, 20% chance to nullify strength loss in incidents. Great, because people are just losing their strength around here like, I don't know what. A text message about a property auction scrolled across the bottom of the TV news channel. Perhaps this is our chance. We plan to register for the auction. Should I get a farm, a car wash, or a Japanese restaurant? I wonder if I'll have more income the more expensive something is. And we are millionaires, so we can afford to do that. Or never mind, we won't buy. So let's go with the Japanese. Nihongo no ryori. Nihongo ryori. Or, what is that? Yashoku? Washoku. Dochi? Washoku ya. Yashoku ka. I think it's yashoku. Okay. The auction was successful, and we became the new owners of the Japanese restaurant. Cool. A reputable Japanese restaurant. Income $10,800. So I think that'll be added to the end of the year money. Corey has reached the age to attend middle school. Hey, so we can apply to public middle school, apply to private middle school. I mean, why not? I think he went to a private elementary school, and this seems to be a good shot for him. Okay. His health is down 20. Corey studied all night for the exam, harming their health, but thankfully achieved excellent results and successfully entered a public middle school. Not you lost 20 from studying for a public middle school. I'm so confused. Y'all got entrance exams for middle school? Corey discovered that the neighbors have recently adopted a few kittens. Play with kittens, observe kittens silently, steal one quietly, relax. Low chance anyways. Throw stones at them. That's the sign of someone who might have a mental disorder if you're throwing things and harming animals. Let's not do that. Don't do that. Play with them. Corey had a lot of fun playing with the kitten. His happiness increased. He needs to increase that health. David's dinner tonight was a serving of green vegetable puree, which they disliked the most. Secretly pour it out, swallow it whole, play with it by hand. Chance high, swallow it whole, see what happens. David pinched the nose, closed his eyes, and swallowed all the vegetable puree in one go, replenishing nutrients. Good. Eat your vegetables. Like, oh my gosh. Like, y'all, I don't know. Like, they have so many good nutrients in them. Just eat them. They're good for you. Hey, end of year. So, yep. Is that nope, that's the oil well. There it is, Japanese restaurant. So it was added to the annual money that comes in. We got food trucks, we got libraries, a fragrance shop, an oil well. That's a lot of stuff. $55K, that's somebody's salary. It's more than my salary. Well, I am also a student, so I don't really have... Not that students don't work, but you know what I mean. Joshua built a time machine out of cardboard and tinfoil, inviting Virginia to travel back to the age of dinosaurs. Start the engine. Dinosaurs might be dangerous. Prepare equipment. So, what y'all doing if you get sucked in a time machine and it's the time of dinosaurs? What are you going to do? I know this is like start the engine to start up the machine. Dinosaurs might be dangerous. Yeah, that's for real, unless they're like herbivores, but you could also get messed up with them because they might get into fights and you might get G-stomped into the ground. Prepare equipment. What kind of equipment? Start the engine? I'm preparing equipment. The two made anti-dinosaur helmets and weapons together, taking their imaginative play to the extreme. I love how I was being so serious about it, but this is imagination. But their intelligence increased. That's great. We need big brains. Brown Bear City's Youth Science and Technology Innovation Competition City level selections begun in Virginia can continue to register as a community award winner. Participate in city level competition or don't. Yep, she got the brains for it. She does have the brains for it. Virginia Virginia's improved project won a city level silver medal, attracting the attention from research institutions. That makes me wonder why it wasn't gold. Is it because her intelligence isn't high enough? City inventor level. Her intelligence cap increased +8. Let me see, Virginia. Her intelligence is at 70. And I think it was like 50 or something. Which isn't, that's pretty good. I wonder why it was silver. During a physical examination, Virginia was diagnosed with mild fatty liver and cervical spine issues. Virginia decided to eat healthy, exercise independently, maintain the status quo. Na 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 na. If you know what that's from, awesome. Thumbs up. Let's exercise independently. Eating healthy is pretty good too. Not it costs money. With the help of a personal trainer, Virginia underwent targeted cardio and strength training, feeling completely relaxed after each session. And that's crazy because you saw the options, but they never had a takeaway money option. They had like the thumbs up and like high chance next to it. So it was like, okay, cool. This seems like the best one that could save money. Like 4,000 isn't horrible. Okay. Yep, I was just talking about how it took the cost away and that it didn't say that originally in the option, so. Once again, private clinic, a private health management center serving high net worth individuals has sent an invitation. You can choose muscle repair treatment, brain potential development, or medical aesthetic skincare. I don't really want medical aesthetic skincare. All of them. I want to try all of them just to see what happens. Oh, I can pick 3 people? Well, of course, I'm going to pick me and my bae. Who else needed? Oh, he doesn't have a thumbs up next to him, so I guess my 9-year-old, he does need a little help, though. Investing in health and appearance is always the most worthwhile deal. And I did have 8 of those rainbow apples, so I was like, let me just try it out. So, strength and intelligence. Thank you, Beverly. Finally, she need that. She need that. Maybe my baby's not the brightest tool, the sharpest tool in the shed. I say that as I mess up the words. Okay. Beverly has been dissatisfied with her work recently. What's your next move? Seek inner breakthrough. Visit exhibitions in the city, travel around the world for inspiration, study at home independently. I'm traveling around the world. We love traveling to new places and seeing the things. Traveling around the world for inspiration provides great help to the job. It's an expensive option, but we're taking it. We're not doing that every time because now we're less than 2 billionaires. So, but she improved on her job and she got to see different cultures. We love people who are culturally aware and have cultural humility. Mail order advertisements were stuffed into our door crack. Protein powder, encyclopedia, skincare products. We don't need anything. An industry selection event has started. Excellent performance can gain more attention and resources, while poor performance will lose opportunities. What's your next move? Participate in the selection based on talent. Yep. Ask an acquaintance for recommendation letter. Nah, she seems to have the smarts. Look at that. She's like 100% happy. Beverly successfully promoted. So now she's making $23.50 a month. And that's what we were making as a couple. So now we're making $3,800 a month. Joshua finds the things the teacher is teaching hard to understand. Ask a teacher, ask classmates, do on research, or ignore it. My baby got the smarts. Joshua figured out after some research. +1. Corey splattered ink onto the classmate in front while writing. Apologize and compensate. Why he just have 2,700 to do that? Pretend nothing happened. Punch classmate, let the classmates throw it back. That would be interesting. I want to see what happens. Like if it's art, like we're having fun. Well, I don't know. Let's see. That might be bad. He's not happy. Both Corey and the classmates splattered ink all over the classroom, reconciled, but were both punished by the teacher. Yo, he's close to being not happy, but he got his cool points up, so we need to do something to make him happy because he's close to losing it. Made a new friend, but yeah. Task completed. Gained an extra upgrade opportunity. I wish there was one for like health or mood, but let's see where we're at now. So Virginia still holds strong for everybody. The smarts for Beverly are up. She's close to the strength. Let's give everybody some muscles. So we did intelligence last time. Okay. Announcement. The City Neural Network project will now begin integrating computing nodes into a unified platform. Confirmed. So you see, like the news, I don't even remember the news from the past 2 years, but it's like, do the choices have any kind of influence, or does the news have influence on scenarios that happen? Because I haven't seen any. But now we're in 94. We're going to do like 2 more years. The National Youth Science and Technology Innovation Competition Grand Finals are about to be held. Virginia qualified as a city level winner. I mean 75. Let's see what you got, baby. Look at that. Virginia's creativity was recognized by more than half of the judges, winning a silver medal once again. But I got 1.2 mil for the family. Tech Elite. Intelligence Cap plus 20. That's the girl. That's what I'm talking about. She's bringing in that dough for her family. Is that why Beverly feels like she could just do whatever? So get a random blessing, get random property, everyone's mood plus 10. I want to get a property, but I know my son. My son's mood. What do I do? We can have money in the meantime. I already have this a reputable Japanese restaurant income 10. I have this. What does that mean? I already have that. Everyone's intelligence. What does that mean? Where's my properties at? It's like I can't click outside of it, so I have to be in between the dialogues to be able to click anything else. David. This was David's first time sleeping in the children's room. After turning off the light, David saw strange shadows in the room. Turn on the light to check. Sleep with head covered by blanket. Play shadow games. Call for mom. Turn on the lights. The clawing monster was just a shadow of tree branches outside the window. David sighed in relief and peacefully turned off the light to sleep. Okay, wait. That's not what I wanted. Memoirs. There's merge. Where are my properties? Properties. Dang it. The prototype City Brain we're developing lacks computing power, requiring the merger of the city-wide server resources, which has sparked a scramble for resources. Establish a compensation fund. Have members mediate. Obviously, that's the best. Not you got the kids working. We could just do 2, but it makes you pick 4. So, these ads be throwing me off. I don't even remember what I was saying. That was an interesting ad, but I'm not falling for it. And not the AI ads. Family members relying on their prestige mediated among multiple factions, quelled the conflict, and protected the community from being affected. Not my power. 5%. I might have to call it. I got it on its charger. We'll see. Hopefully I can get the next few years. Next 2 years. Family members relying on their prestige mediated among multiple factions, quelled the conflict, and protected the community from being affected. Cool. Yay, people are happy. Moving forward. Joshua became a student at public primary school. Next, why are we playing luck games with my child's education? I don't get any options. Luckily, it's in my favor, but still. Joshua won a large chicken drumstick during the lunch extra meal session and felt full of energy after eating it. What does that have to do with entering school? Or, I think that was just at school. It wasn't entering school. Okay. The cycling race around Brown Bear City is a journey of burning thigh muscles. Family members age 18 to 40 can participate. Register for men's group. Men are old enough. Boys. Register for women's group. Of course, we know who's carrying. Do not participate. We know who's carrying. Sis, Beverly ain't carrying.
Bro entered a...
Virginia maintained a steady cadence, achieving a good ranking. Cool. Work +6. Late at night, Virginia is still anxious over work reports while Beverly quietly stands by the desk, holding a plate of cut fruit. Here we go. One of these options is gonna lead to children, and I don't want any more. Hold on to Beverly, children. Try unusual ideas, children. Feed fruit to Beverly, children. Tell them to put it down and leave. I'm sorry, sis. Virginia felt the train of thought had been interrupted and coldly pointed at the door. I don't want any kids. Not anymore. Not any more kids, I should say. We got 3 boys. Like, please. Family leader is available. Assign member to be family leader and they can get extra ability or cash for you. Obviously, it's going to be Virginia because she got all the things. She literally has everything. She's the leader. Okay, now take me back. Thank you. End of the year. Cool. Family. While at hardware store, Beverly sees a clerk moving heavy goods. Explore the secret. Start helping directly. Consider if there's a better way. All of these kind of suck. What is it I'm exploring? Discovered a tremendous secret. What is it? Share it. I know her intelligence increased. I know that's right. That's good. She needed. A severe flu is spreading. Now we should organize member routine, procure specific medicine, or leave it to fate. No. Y'all be messing stuff up. I'm choosing all of my children and my wife. Thank you. The quarantine worked. Everyone is healthy and feels safe. Stay inside. The blindfolded makeup extreme shadow has now brilliantly begun. Choose one couple. So as a couple, or do not participate. As a couple, the charm level. So Virginia has 78 charm and Beverly has 67 charm. So do the math. 78 plus 67, go. There's 80. 145. So 145 about. No, actually, literally 145. Because I do the 78. I take 2 from 67 and add that, and that makes it 80. That means there's 65 left. And then 80 plus 20 is 100, which means that's 45 left from Beverly. So add 145. That's 145. But, I mean, that's close. We're going to try it, see what happens. Virginia's technique was too rough, painting Beverly like a vampire who just ate a child, barely securing a bronze award. Why didn't Beverly paint? She's the painter here. What are you talking about? Now their happiness and mood is going down and they're 85 instead of 100. Beauty contest bronze award. Charm and cat plus 10. Cool. Both of them got that. Now let's improve without having children. We don't need to have children every time we're having a good time. Like, our neighbor is an electrician and a UFO enthusiast. Recently, they approached us claiming to have designed an alien radio wave detector, but were missing several expensive and crucial parts. Hoping we could fund them and willing to share the glory of discovering aliens with us. Last time, I chose not to fund, I think. I forget which one I chose, but I'm going to see this time. After receiving funding, the neighbor embarked on a long journey to find aliens. 250,000 is kind of crazy, but since we are millionaires, and last time the whole alien thing, something positive happened, I want to see. It's kind of like a hack. But we'll see, because this could also end up with something not great happening. So, investment dividend. Wow! The Brown Bear City Bank called to recommend financial investment for an 8-year term. We can invest a little because a lot is more than what we have, and that's going to put us smooth into debt. Shall I shake things up? What is this? Virginia has a chance to receive an insurance payout. What does that mean? I haven't seen that before, so received a reward. If I put us into debt, what's going to happen? We're in the middle of the year. People are making money. Let's see what happens. We invested a large sum of money awaiting the investment dividend in 8 years. We are now in -3. Family funds are insufficient. Brown City Bear Bank now offers loan services. 304K term, 3 years rate, 15%. Do not take out loans. What happens if I don't take loans out? Let's see. I'm doing the thing, but loan obtained, repayment required, 441.5K. So let's see what happens. It was time for a group photo again. Corey looked at their reflection in the mirror, seeing a face full of acne and bird's nest-like hair, feeling a bit overwhelmed. Do makeup and styling, stand in the corner of her photo, intentionally make a funny face, feign illness to avoid it. Make a funny face. I forget he is sad. Darn it. After being discovered, Corey received severe criticism and was ordered to retake the photo, which turned out even worse. We need to do something for his mental health. Corey has reached the age to attend high school. Oh my gosh. Enrollment by residential address registration, private high school. Let's see. Does he have the smarts for that? Oh, he has to have the cool. Oh, I did not mean to pick that. Okay. I didn't mean to pick that. I was trying to go back to see his charm level and I accidentally picked it. And now he's not. Oh my gosh. Corey was incoherent due to nervousness during enrollment. Though successfully admitted, they still felt a bit regretful whenever they thought about it. Oh my baby. I just messed him all the way up. Corey has a meltdown on the street. Everyone is terrified. We need to get him a counselor. See? We are hated by others. Take away 10%. Somebody help my child. Get that poop emoji away from him. Now he got long hair. A friend brought David a delicacy with strange colors and a unique smell. Upon seeing it, David boldly tasted, secretly poured away, refused, citing allergies. He might get sick. Let's see. This bizarre combination surprisingly produced a marvelous biochemical reaction. Not only did David not get diarrhea, but they felt warm all over and full of energy. Cool. So it's not horrible. I keep thinking about that 8-year investment. I would not do that in real life, of course. That's a lot. And that means that I'm going to have to survive for the next 8 years. And they're still making income. The kids are going to become adults, but doing so means I might have to take some harder options. Some happiness might go down. People might go crazy. The neighbors might end up hating us. We might not have the best results. Like, I have to survive 8 years of that. 20% chance to gain a +5 from incidents when gaining health. Okay. 66K. And the debt, dang it. Joshua encountered an injured puppy on the way home. Take to the pet hospital. Care for it personally. Ask other kind people. Ask them. Use your charm. People from the animal protection organization took the puppy away. Praised Joshua as a compassionate person and invited Joshua to join the organization. He's 12. By the way, just a little tidbit. A small dog kennel for temporary dog care. Income $28,000. But thank you, baby, for bringing that in, my dear, because we are in debt. Thanks, my baby. Speaking of that, so there's a loan. Term paid 0. Remaining term 3 years. So over the next 3 years, is that what's going to be paid? Is that what I'm gathering? Annual payment 147K. Due date is 7/1. So in about 4 months, so July 1st is the first payment, and it's 147K. So I have to make sure I have that by then. I'm not sure what happens if I don't. I'm not ready to find that out just yet because this family is doing pretty well. It's going well. So yeah, let's see. Brown Bear City Youth Science Olympiad registration has begun for young scholars aged 18 to 40. Register for individual competition, register for team, do not participate. Do individual, and we know who's carrying. Virginia narrowly lost in the finals, winning a silver medal in the competition. She's always getting silver, though. What's the issue? Science Olympiad silver medal, intelligence cap plus 20. So she's just getting like infinite intelligence. Receive cash equivalent to no less than 24 months income. A room plus 1. I don't want any more kids. Everyone's health plus 40. I think everyone's health is pretty okay. It's the mood that's the issue. But we do have a loan, so we're taking that 24 months of income. We won some pocket money through the lottery. Yep. July 1st come around, you can get that first payment done. The boss suddenly said, overtime tonight. Virginia might miss the family gathering. Pretend to have a stomachache. Ask someone else to cover the shift. Work overtime through gritted teeth. I'm not gritting anything. The substitute colleagues performed unexpectedly well, slightly threatening Virginia's position. Are y'all for real, bro? Amount repaid. Yep. So we have remaining balance, 294K. Right now, we're at 256K. Each part's going to be like 147. So if nothing crazy happens within the next year or two, it should be fine. Joshua has reached the age to attend middle school. Apply to public middle school, apply to private. Looks like you're going to... Looks like we are going public. Everyone's health is decreasing. Joshua studied all night for the exam, harming their health, but thankfully achieved excellent results and successfully entered a public middle school. Why? We need to do some health-related things. David has reached the age to attend primary school. Audition invitation from an art school. Enroll in a private primary school. Enroll with family support. I don't know what the last option means. Enroll with family support? Also, we're watching our finances. How much is David's school? David's school is a 6. He might get forced enrolled into something that might not help. David successfully enrolled in a private primary school, so he might start private, maybe go public. Depends on where we are and where his attributes are. Beverly wants to buy something that will help with their growth. Well, that will help with their work. What should you buy? Seek inner strength. My 5 apples are gone. High quality paint set. Girl, I'm sorry. You're going to have to do trial. It's going to make you sad. I'm so sorry. It didn't make her sad. I'm so glad because usually it does. It's that chance option that got me traumatized. Beverly felt good after trying it out. I'm glad because we weren't about to pay for that because we currently are pinching some pennies. So that's what I wanted to look at. We have academic library, fragrance. There's 2 Japanese restaurants we have. Cool. So now that's 21K versus 10K. 94K a year. Oh, it's 97. I thought I was going to stop playing, but I'm having a good time. The years are going by quickly. Searching for their name on the midterm exam ranking list, the buzzing of classmates discussing scores makes Corey feel like nothing more than a defective product on an assembly line. Write to a psychology magazine. Find a roadside exorcist. Ask a medium to connect with spirits. What is that? I want to see what that is. The medium resolved Corey's emotional knot, and now Corey's mood is as good as new. I'm glad, baby, because you were down. We can't afford that psychologist option. Normally I would, but I'm happy this worked out for you, baby. It's like we're taking a temporary hit. Oh my gosh, this might hit me more. We're taking a temporary hit for long-term longevity because If the kids end up growing up and having partners and families, that's more income, more ways to support, and more potential financial options that we can select. A highly influential art critic is about to visit Beverly. Beverly's next work will determine the critic's opinion. What's your next move, girl? 79? She's like, one, focus on the work itself. Fund the promotion of their work. You are like one away. I hope this works. Focus on the work itself.
Wow, I became...
Okay. So that did work out. Beverly's new work deeply impressed art critics with its profound meaning and unique techniques, receiving high praise and elevating their status in the art world. Plus 10. You go, girl. You go, Glen Coco. Beverly successfully promoted. Now she's making $64K a month. She's making more than Virginia with her art skills. That's pretty cool. 7K a month between both of us. Loved it. Love it to hear it. David encountered other kids playing card games on the way to school. Come and join them, play after school, take their cards, stop playing, and go to school. Let me see. Are you smart, David? You pretty smart. I'm playing card games on the way to school. Stop playing and go to school. Go to school. David went to school obediently. Okay, we paid that part of the loan. Part 2, there's a year left in that loan. And how many left for the investment? The teacher assigned a handwritten newspaper project, and Joshua is worried. Do it themselves, ask a friend for help, procrastinate on the homework. Definitely not procrastinate. I personally have an issue with this, so I wouldn't wish that on anybody because it sucks. 26 smarts. He's a little bit there. Let's try it. Joshua diligently created a handwritten newspaper assignment and successfully passed the assessment. Good. You were only 2 beneath the threshold. I don't know what the threshold is. Sometimes I'll pick it even if it's like a lower chance and there's no indication that it'll be successful, just to see. Virginia is in the bathroom. See, they're trying to do the things. Struggling with long hair in front of the mirror when Beverly pushes the door open and walks in. Stop trying to do unusual ideas. Say I'm saving those for when we don't have 3 kids who are already like past primary school age. Like, we don't need that. Stop trying to make me have kids. Take the hair dryer and help. Gently hug from behind. Tell Virginia to hurry up now. Now you're going to be an asshole. Okay. Virginia felt the rhythm had been disrupted and turned off the hair dryer in annoyance. Is it always Virginia being the butt? Like, I don't know, but y'all got to get something together. It's because I don't want to have kids anymore. We got 3 of them. They're all boys, and there's nothing wrong with that, but they're all in their adolescence and childhood. David asked curiously if we could talk to animals. What would they say? Beverly decides to imagine the scene of communicating with animals. Puppy complains that the walk time is too short. Kitten demands eating fish every day. Bird teaches you how to fly freely. David imagines himself flying freely like a bird, feeling the embrace of the wind and feeling extremely comfortable. Cool, their health increases, their strength increases. Love that. The experimental AI core ran for the first time, accurately predicting gang attacks. Residents began to fully trust and rely on AI decisions. Hire a reconnaissance team to verify for 93K or have members scout. We got the things. Not they're employing the elementary baby too. Family members ventured deep behind enemy lines and brought back solid intelligence, verifying the accuracy of the prediction. Why are you sending kids? That's my fault, but still, saving $1. We got the traits. The loan's been repaid, so now we're just going up. Corey is participating in an Arctic special survival training known as Hell Week. Hell Week in the Arctic. Watching Companions drop out one by one. Corey will grin and bear it through the last day, feign illness to withdraw from the competition, hide more compressed biscuits. I don't know what that means. I'm picking the first one. When Corey crawled out of the mud, it felt like a physical rebirth. This hellish ordeal strengthened Corey's immune system so much that even viruses would steer clear. Indestructible health cap plus 50, double health gain. Love that. I want Beverly and Virginia to fix themselves up because their relationship is going downhill as they get older. College? Corey has reached the age to apply for college? Oh my gosh. Apply with transcript? What is his 45? He's not even. Don't apply. Apply with portfolio. He doesn't have the combined amount of strength and don't apply. He might get rejected. We're still gonna try. He's gonna be so upset if he doesn't get in. Corey failed to apply for a public university. I knew it. Corey didn't get into university. Sponsor entry to elite uni. Sponsor entry to public uni. What is that book? I don't want to use the book, and I don't have the things. I guess you're not going to university, my child. There are other pathways for you. Corey gave up going to university and prepared to enter society, so he's going straight into work. That means you're going straight into work. What is that on your face? David received a chain letter threatening bad luck if not forwarded. Throw it away directly, quickly forward it, change it into a blessing letter. While David was editing the letter, milk on the table was accidentally knocked over and making a mess. What? Okay. 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 End of the year. Dang, Corey. We are focusing so much on your happiness, but we'll see what kind of job you can get. We need to increase your attributes. We can't just focus on Corey, though. He needs something. His charm is really low. Corey's charm and David's charm. David's 9. Their brains are kind of okay. It's kind of like, do I focus on just one area? We learned new social skills. Yes. Some charm wouldn't help. But yeah, trying to balance out everything because the required attributes like increase as time goes on. So the holiday market stall layout was extremely unreasonable and crowds were unbearable. The organizers were overwhelmed. Joshua looked at the chaos and planned to direct and guide the crowd, find a shortcut to leave, buy an ice cream first. What does that have to do with anything? Let me see. Since Joshua didn't move, bought ice cream, and quietly watched the commotion. Was that ice cream $400? Was that made of gold? But health and intelligence increased from ice cream. That's hilarious. That's an expensive ice cream cone. A massive hurricane is heading towards our community, but most people don't want to leave. Choose a member to persuade the community. Organize an evacuation. Leave it to fate. See, like last time I chose Leave It to Fate, and that whole thing wiped through the community, and it was game over. So now we have enough charm, so let's go ahead and do that. We can choose all 5 family members. Everyone actively participated in the rescue and evacuated in an orderly manner. So work skills increased and charm increased. Cool. Virginia and Beverly are browsing a furniture store, each insisting on either a cool industrial style or a cozy French style for the master bedroom. In the end, Virginia decides to suggest trying a mismatch. Go along with the other's taste. Stick stubbornly to your view. Let's collaborate. The mixed style turned out awkward, and as they stared at the messy design board, both grew tired of it and started doubting each other's taste. Oh my gosh, their happiness decreased. Listen, I'm pretty stubborn, but I wasn't going to pick that. But also, like, let's collaborate. Yeah, styles may clash. I don't know. I don't know, but here we are. They're split 70. Corey met Andrea sitting quietly at a birthday party. Sit quietly with Andrea. Sing a song for Andrea. Invite Andrea to dance. Bro, is there an option to not date, you need a job, Corey. You're not going to be in school, then you need to get a job. But I guess you can, and she's 3 years older than you. There's nothing wrong with that age gap. But I'm like, you just graduated. You don't have a job. Get a job. Because she about to move smooth into this house. Does she have a job? Like, yeah. Like, I get it. You just graduated high school. It's okay to stay at home. But also contribute. Your parents are getting older. You're still taking care of your younger siblings. Doesn't mean you can't date. But I feel like it's better to be a bit more like financially prepared. But they also are young, dumb, and stupid. So let's see. Let's sit quietly. Oh! Andrea and Corey sat there all night without speaking to each other. Their happiness decreased. So maybe they're not meant to be. I didn't even know that was going to happen. I thought it would be a cute, like, oh, we're sitting quietly together. Not like that. So I guess she's not moving in. Well. Joshua has reached the age to attend high school. Charter sports school selection, private high school. You got it, babe. My entire life. In the charter sports school selection, Joshua displayed astonishing physical prowess and athletic talent, enrolling with a record-breaking score and earning high hopes from the coach. Strength +2. Good job, my boy. My boy. Joshua comes home from school looking a little flustered, clutching a piece of paper in their hand. Beverly asks curiously, and it turns out that Joshua has received their first love letter. Read the love letter out loud. Shyly hide the love letter. Ask Beverly for help. Well, since that's the option. Beverly gave serious advice, helping Joshua to sort out their thoughts. Joshua looked at Beverly gratefully. So +5 mood and intelligence. Can we reconcile with our partner though? Virginia, please. In their 40s. Registration for the youth. For the Young Word King Spelling Bee is open. Age 6 to 17 can participate, testing vocabulary and spelling ability. Participate in school tryouts. Do not participate. Who's participating? You got a check mark. And you got 30 on the dot. Good job, my boy. Joshua won the school competition with a perfect score, advancing to the city level competition. That means his intelligence needs to increase more. Spelling Wiz, intelligence cat +6. It's the year 2000. Yes, Beverly recommended Corey for an interview at their company. Interview, 93% chance. Yeah, you better start working, baby. He successfully obtained the job. So he's making $866 a month. I think that's what Beverly was making when she first started. So house income monthly is $8,704. On the street, a hypnotist calling himself a spiritual master was performing, claiming to be able to implant iron command into the subconscious, allowing people to automatically block nerve signals when experiencing pain. Accept deep hypnosis, expose the trick in public, watch the commotion from the side. I'm watching from the side. I'm not getting involved. The wonderful performance opened David's eyes, and David had an interesting afternoon. Mood +15. How's everyone doing? Mood. Corey has the lowest mood. Next is David. Aha, that's where those were. 84,000 a year. Wasn't it 90-something thousand? Did I miss something? Maybe it's these extra bonuses. Or not. I think it might be. Newly unearthed 5,000-year-old artifacts are on tour and have just arrived at the museum. Select members and purchase tickets. No, we're not interested. Nah, not for $40K. We didn't go to the show. Joshua received their first paycheck working at a fast food restaurant. Since when did he start working? And why is his thing in the negative if he's working? Suggest saving it. Joshua makes their own decision. Treat Beverly to a big meal. Save it. Joshua took out a small portion of money and saved it, taking the first step in financial management. I think we should all have that type of class when we're in school, elementary school, middle school, high school. just so we can all do better off financially and be more aware of what we're doing. I don't think I had one of those when I was in school. I will say I want to continue until I get that refund from that 8-year investment. That might be in a year or two. I don't remember, but I gotta see that bank hit with the millions of dollars because I invested $3.42 million. Announcement. Central Control is now authorized to dynamically schedule public zones based on real-time data. Again, what does that mean exactly in the concept? Of the story. Joshua Smarts, 31. The Young Word King City level finals have begun. Joshua qualified as a school champion. I mean, try it out. You're close, but just try. Didn't work out in your favor. Joshua misspelled an obscure word in a tense showdown, unfortunately failing to qualify. How does his health decrease? Unless it's a mental health and his happiness decrease, I get it. But how did his isn't that physical health in this game? I'm confused. A friend tells Virginia that registration for this year's nurse licensing exam has started. Virginia feels tempted. She about to be the ace of all trades. Prep hard for the exam, enroll in a prep class, skip the exam. Go ahead, do your thing, girl. Virginia studied in isolation for 2 months and passed the RN licensing exam with excellent results. She is a building security guard and she's doing all the things. Now she's an RN. Or do we want to change her job? Is that gonna are you gonna increase the things? It's okay if you do. See, Beverly feels lost about career development. What's your move? You keep getting lost in this career, Beverly. Seek inner breakthrough, attend skills training for $600K, work overtime, quit and change career. We're not doing the first or the last one. You see how they're trying to push me into using my apples? Work overtime. It might not work out well for you, girl. Okay, see, Beverly has worked overtime and gained more work experience. Health is down, job is up. An industry selection event has started. Excellent performance can gain more attention and resources, while poor performance will lose opportunities. What's your next move? I'm not going to use that second option. 1.37 mil? Ask an acquaintance? That's the best chance, but darn it. Participate in the selection based on talent. She doesn't have enough. Her charm's 82. Ask family to share industry cutting edge trends. We don't have enough collectively. That's why it's in the red. We're going to try based on talent. Excellent performance. Beverly received unanimous praise within the industry. Happy it worked out in her favor. Girl, Beverly successfully promoted. She's getting $15K a month. That's awesome. Can we do something for Virginia? Because she's been carrying, but she's not getting paid what she needs to. I know they have the option. Well, they didn't have the option for change career for her. Can we do that? First step power. Gain strength upon entering primary school. All of my children already passed that. And we don't want any more kids. And resolve. Reduce medical expenses with strength. I guess because in case somebody gets hurt. Because they can do that. A logical deviation occurred in the system. AI deemed emotional communication inefficient, forcibly closing the community square and canceling all offline gatherings. Host a paid virtual exhibition, have members crack it. Our strength is not 218. Look at that. Beverly basically got half of that down lock, but everybody else is in the 20s and 30s, which is not... it's not 218. It's 125, 150, 150. Hello? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 125, 152, 53, 183. It's only 203. So we can do this one. Who's the 6th family member? Am I tripping? Oh, it just says 5 out of 6 because that's all I have. Wonderful virtual gatherings replaced offline gatherings, meeting us social needs, and everyone praised us for keeping up with the times. A pack of currencies plus 10,000. Yay! We did spend 100K. Who? Oh, at an LGBT community themed party, Corey noticed Justin sitting alone in a corner, nervously clutching a little rainbow flag like it was the first time here. He is 20. That's 25 though. What? He's 25. He does have a job now. Invite Justin to dance. Share personal experiences. Look for someone bolder and more eager. Invite Justin to dance? I don't want to try it using the dice. Amber. Corey met Amber telling stories at the bar. Invite Amber for a drink. Praise Amber. Mock Amber. Sir, I'm gonna need you to work a little bit more. Amber left sadly. You don't need to date Amber. We need better options, and you need more time and more money to find yourself. Because, yeah, you could date, but this game is not like that. You don't get a time of dating. You literally marry them as soon as you match them. That means we need to find the perfect match. David became a student at private primary school. Next, try my luck. Why are we doing that? David missed the school bus and had to run to school. Here you go, playing with my kid's education. The teacher was assigned a report due next week. Work all night. Patch together text. Nervously present. Patch together text. What does that mean? It went ahead and exited the game after the ad. The office fax machine beeped, spitting out a blurry thermal paper list. Perhaps this is our chance. We plan to send a fax to inquire about an apple orchard, barbershop, suburban warehouse. Never mind, we won't buy. We have 1.03 million now. Suburban warehouse. Let's get some farming going. The fax reply detailed the apple orchard and its annual income. We plan to buy the apple orchard. Deal, pay up $76K. Send someone to bargain, $38K. Never mind, we won't buy. Let's bargain. Of course, gift to Gab. You purchased the apple orchard at half price. And a lush apple orchard, income $13K. They own so much property. Right back to 1.01 million. Please stop trying to have kids. Virginia is adjusting the complicated back fastenings of formal wear in front of the mirror when Beverly silently walks up behind. Hold the other's hand, signal for help. Avoid Beverly. I'm telling you, signal for help. Virginia tilted the head slightly while Beverly fastened the buttons and the two exchanged a kiss. What did I say? After the initial excitement, the couple plans to adopt a child. That means we have to do some sabotaging to not have that child join, because I don't want them. Like, the game kind of tries to force you to have more and more and more kids, and it's like, it doesn't necessarily, like, some people just want 3, some people want 1, some people want 2, but that might result in the decrease of mood and all that. So that's why you got to make things are high. So if you want to make hard choices like that and not be forced to have children, then you can make the choice. David has reached the age to attend middle school. Apply to public middle school, private, or elite. Let's go public, my dear boy. David studied all night. Everyone's studying for middle school and getting sick. Joshua has reached the age to apply for college. Joshua, you need 46 or 80. What is your smarts? 32. And your charm? 45. Supposed to be 80. So that's close. Apply with portfolio is close, because that'll be 77. Let's do portfolio in 2K. See what happens. He failed to apply for a public university? Gosh. None of my sons are going to university? That's actually crazy. Not go to university. Joshua gave up going to university and prepared to enter society. That's wild. Not that you have to go to school, especially like in this current day and age where they're trying to make you have like 5 PhDs to get entry level. So I guess this is fine as long as you find a job and you're still finding ways to exercise your brain and social skills and all that in positive ways. School doesn't always guarantee that, but it could be a place for it. So everybody needs to increase what? Strength, intelligence, or charm. I'm happy Beverly's intelligence is up a lot more though. She making bank for real as a painter. I wish Virginia got the opportunity to do a new job instead of being stuck at like 16K a month, while her boo now is making 15K. And Virginia has like so many attributes. Like, look at this. She's in the 90s, 60, and 100. And everybody else is like not even close, except for Boo, whose mood is 130. But besides that, nah. Let's see. Let's do a strength. No, an intelligence, because my youngest son is about to be entering high school and college and stuff. Registration for the Future Builders Block League competition is open. Youths age 6 to 17 can participate. Register for men's group. Register for women's group. Don't participate. Intelligence requires 40. Is it only one person? None of them do that, so we're not participating. We do not participate. Beverly and David rummage through the garage, trying to clear out some space. Suddenly, David discovers a dusty photo album, and the two simply sit on the floor and begin a journey of memoirs through old photos. Imitate the look of parents, guess the stories behind the photos, recreate the scene in the photo. Fun stuff. Beverly and David perfectly recreated the scene in the photo as if they had really returned to the past, leaving precious memories. My throat is getting dry. I'm waiting for that investment to come back, and then I'll get off. 100K, cool, because we also have the apple orchard now. Oh, you need to find a job too. Joshua met Victoria while mountain climbing. Share photos with Victoria. Give Victoria a bottle of water. Look for a better partner. See, now I'm not going to have any option. She's 18, 19. They're similar age. He didn't go to school. He doesn't have a job. I don't want to use any more of my dice. None of these explicitly are like, oh yeah, like, we're not going to date, because I feel like sharing photos is like, oh, we're bonding. Giving a bottle of water. Oh, he cares. Climbing hard. Sounds individual, but let's see. I don't think it's going to happen because I did that before. See? Victoria and Joshua challenge each other to climb up, and they finally reach the peak together. Okay. Now we have somebody else in the house. Unless, after being deeply in love, Victoria and Joshua decided to hold a unique wedding at a fast food restaurant. How should the wedding be handled? Invite a celebrity as a wedding guest, rent the venue for the wedding, distribute free food to passerbys, don't hold a wedding. Sir, get a job. Don't hold a wedding. Not having a wedding became the fuse for the outburst. The sweetness of the past was like a fleeting cloud, and Victoria resolutely left. I'm sorry, I'm like destroying all of your hearts. I am. But I need y'all to be ready. How ready can one be? I don't know, but in this game, at least start working. Do something. I don't think Beverly was working. Well, most of them weren't working. But I mean, like, since you're my kid and I have control of your attributes and I know that you'll end up working eventually, do that. I can't control what your partners are doing. They might come into the house not working. Okay, they'll eventually work. But you need to be doing something. Corey is looking at a limited edition muscular figure set when Donald walks over and says, those lines are really sharp. Compliment the good taste. Talk about human anatomy. Pretend not to care. Compliment good taste. Love interest. Both start talking about painting. Oh, he is 27. I didn't see nothing else. He's 22. Whatever. Both start talking about painting techniques, and Corey realizes Donald is the artist long followed. Is the artist long followed online? And he got a job. After a passionate romance, Donald and Corey decide to hold a wedding after like a month. How should the wedding be held? In the bar hall. Book the entire floor. Don't hold the wedding. Let's book the lounge floor. Gain 5 family members. Achievement. Hold 9 weddings because I played other games, other sessions. With a perfect top floor view, they raise their glasses together, marking that from now on their business decisions are made as one. Yay! And he has a job. Donald and Corey's wedding ceremony. Let the celebration begin. Yippee! That, you know what that means, right? Look at this! While picking out shawls at a handmade weaving stall in the night market, Virginia found a shivering, abandoned infant inside a discarded cardboard box. I've never... Okay. I have never done this option before. There's wrap and thermal blanket, call an ambulance, pull out the cardboard box, quietly walk away. Sorry if I did not finish reading that. I kind of am in school mode where I kind of am scanning reading, but I've also done scenarios like this before, so it's kind of like, okay, get right to the answer. Virginia found a shivering abandoned infant inside a discarded cardboard box under the long tablecloth behind the stall. What should you do? So, wrap in thermal blanket, call an ambulance, pull out the cardboard box, quietly walk away. I've never done this option. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm quietly walking away because the rest of these lead to having another kid. The stall owner didn't notice and threw the cardboard box straight into the garbage truck. After hearing the tragic news, Virginia was crushed by guilt. That's crazy. Now that is a horrible. That's the first time I'm choosing that option. It's such a horrible thing. It makes me feel bad. All to not have a kid. So now it's like, oh, the child got crushed in the truck. Why did that have to be the option? Like the result of that action. So the health is down, happiness is down, job is down. Their love decreased by 45. They are struggling. So it's like now if I get that chance, that I might have to have another kid in order to salvage my relationship, because if it's not happening between us, someone might end up as a single parent. Like Virginia might, because she's the main character of the story. While strolling in the park, Donald noticed an elder collapsed beside a bench with no one else around aware. What is this? Becoming an apprentice wants to study Kung Fu under a master. Donald, you just joined the family. Stop trying to take my rainbow apples. Mind your own business. Call emergency services. Ask nearby people for help. I don't want you to mind your own business. Like, I don't know what's going to happen, but, like, mind your own business is not it. Even though I just minded my own business when we trying to adopt that baby. I told y'all I didn't want any more children. No. I wanted to see what that option would do. Now it's an icky option. So now I know that I'm going to have to try to damage the relationship with my partner before it gets to that point of me having to abandon that child and horrible things happening to it. So, while strolling in the park, don't mind your business. Call emergency services. I don't know nothing about him. He has 0 charm, no aura. 21 strength, 19 intelligence. He does not have enough. Ask nearby people. Chance low. It might not end up well, but let's see. The elder did not receive timely rescue, and Donald fell into a deep self-reproach. Sir, don't feel bad. It's the options that messed you up. You just joined the family, and we have no attributes. The 8-year term is up. The Brown Bear City Bank called to notify us to collect our money. So we invested $3.42 million. Let's see, get profit. We received the investment profit, $10.27 million. But at the cost of what? Now that we're rich, listen, brother. Wait till the end of this year, so then it'll ask that question. David feels that the exam is coming soon and still have a lot of knowledge to learn. Stay up late to prepare, ask classmates, ask a family member, let it be. Ask a family member. Go ahead and ask Mama Virginia. The family answered David's questions and David performed very well in the exam. Yay, +1. A severe flu is spreading. Now we should organize member quarantine. None of us, we don't have the smarts for that. 244? We don't have the smarts, and dude didn't add that much to it either. Procure specific medicine. Leave it to fate. Let's get some medicine. The special medicine worked well. No one in the family was infected, and they safely weathered the crisis. Beverly recommended Joshua for an interview at their company. Everybody working under Beverly. She is making $15,000 a year though. So interview, give up. Interview, got a job. Families working together, you're getting $881 a month. Hey, listen. Okay. End of the year settlement. Cool, $100,000. Stop! What happened to getting attributes? I'm stopping here. So thank you all for watching. If you like, make sure to hit the like button or press the like button. I'm still trying to figure that out. Like, share, subscribe. Hope to see you in the next video. Hopefully things get better. These things can go on. They keep trying to make me have kids, and now they're together. And see that first option, unusual ideas, that means they're about to try to have kids. Like, it's too much sometimes. So it's changing from Virginia's story into the kid's story, but hopefully it'll be better next time. Hopefully no more big financial risk and no more deaths of anybody. Again, thanks, and I'll see you in the next video. Jane.